Alrighty, guys, we are back with Love at Stake. It's chapter 8. Let's get right to it. You glance up from your computer monitor as the familiar clack of stilettos reaches your ears. Their owner appears at your office doorway, and she looks ready to hide your body in the woods. Wow. Vivian, 6 nights in a row. You wince because you know exactly what she's talking about. I've accompanied Lucian on another 4 dates since Valkyrie's one. If anything I've learned, he's a man of habit. Although I've turned down all new innovations to go back to his apartment invitations, Vivian, I know it looks bad. Let's just say I know it looks bad, 'cause it does. We've been over backwards to set Lucian up with the most successful, beautiful women in their database. And what does he do? He spends 20 minutes with them, if even, and then ends the night with you. The Silky came close. He barely made it 10 minutes last night. Do you know how much groveling I've had to do, how many apologies I've had to make? At this rate, we'll lose money comping all of his rejects for free subscriptions. Whatever that means. Hey, why don't we try talking to him? I'll see what I can do. I'll say it's not my fault. We'll do that. Oh, yes, it is. You need to make it clear to him you're not up for candidacy here. Candidacy. I think that's how you say it. I can't say the word, but he needs to focus on his own kind, not a short-lived human. You flinch at the reminder. I don't control him. Vivian smiles coldly. Don't you? You haven't slept with him yet, have you? She's crossing the line. I'll stay quiet. All you can do is fidget in place as Vivian studies you for a moment. You haven't. Of course not. Smirking, Vivian sits on your desk and crosses her ankles. This is becoming tiring for all of us, Amber. She looks down at you. Just give him what he wants. Once he's had his fill of you, he'll forget and move on. Wow. He needs to focus on his matches. We have 3 sure hit dates lined up for him. It won't end well for you if they fall through. You glare back at her mulishly. Don't give me that look. You may have Redgrave's attention now, but that'll come to an end soon enough. Vivian sees herself out, leaving you alone with her words repeating in your head. I know accompanying Lucian to all of his dates is counteracting Fated Match's purposes, but how can I say no to him? We've lined up perfect women for him, and he'll turn them all down, declaring them not perfect enough. And then he comes looking for me. You squeeze your eyes shut. I should know better, I really should. But no man's ever showered me with as much attention as Lucian has. Turning to your monitor, you regard the 2 inboxes messages from your werewolf admirer Christian. I'll send him a response. I've barely had time to think. I've barely had any time to think about Christian, thanks to Lucian. I'll send him a quick email. You shoot off a response to Christian explaining you've been busy with an important assignment. You bite your lip, thinking, and then add another line. Best time to catch me is on a lunch. We can get a cup of coffee. You hit send and lean back in your chair, sighing. You let the truth sink in. I'm living in someone else's fairy tale. Lucian doesn't belong to me. Vivian's right. I need to make it clear to him will never happen. We're way past due that conversation. The small office suddenly feels stifling. Looking around, you grab your empty mug and wander out. Well, look at that. I never seen this part before. Your feet take you to the reception desk to your favorite person in the whole office. Hey, Jesse is out on lunch. Chloe, yep, just taking over the front desk for Kim. Should be easy, no one's due to come in for another hour or two. Chloe's easygoing smile fades as she takes a good look at you. You okay? You seem off. Anything I can do to help? I doubt it. Getting up, she drags a chair next to hers and gestures at it. You sit down. Talk me through it. I'll do this right here. And I'll say a solution, okay. Don't we all? Chloe quickly sobers at the serious look on your face. Vivian wants me to sleep with Lucian, so he'll move on to women who are in his league. What do you want, Amber? Your body flushes hot with longing. I like him. I like the way he looks at me. You don't mean to keep harping on your human status, but you know what this is. I know. It can't go anywhere. Personally, I think you're a way better candidate for him than anyone we've been serving. You give her a half smile. Thanks, but I know what I am. I'm not supernatural, and he needs someone as magical as he is. Because he's practically royalty. Chloe exhales and her eyes soften with understanding. I wish there was something comforting I could say. Chloe, thanks for trying. But it's okay, I'm not talking about emotions here. This is all about sex, and I'd be an idiot to fall under his spell. Because I'd be one more name in a string of many. Because he would leave me with addicting memories, and I'd leave him with none at all. Just one more woman like the rest. Maybe, but it would be a hell of a way to fall. Both of you are quiet for a long moment. I'm ruining Fading Match's chances, aren't I? Chloe says nothing, not denying your words. Hell. You shut your eyes tightly, willingly down, and then suddenly, dread filling your chest. All right, I'll end it. It's time to give him up and let him play his games with women from his own world. Here we go. That night, you step into Celeste's with Lucian by your side. You've tucked his date file under your underarm, a wire line whose profile Lucian barely glanced at. You spot the woman in question inside of the entrance and introduce the pair. Just like the past 6 nights. And just like that, just like before, Lucian seems unimpressed by his lovely, doe-eyed date, and his gaze slides in your direction. 30 minutes, Amber. This will be the last time I hear those words. Lucian, I'll be there. Enjoy your date. And I'll say enjoy your date. Without waiting for a response, you spin on your heels and head towards the bar and a stiff drink. It feels like barely any time has passed when Lucian appears at the corner of the bar. I hope I'm not too late. If that's what you call a 10-minute wait. Shall we get another drink? Squaring yourself, you take a deep breath and meet his eyes. Lucian, we need to talk. Can we use your apartment? Of course. That's going to backfire all the way right there. To anyone else, Lucian would seem like his unusual confident self. But you've spent too much time with him. And that tiny hesitation before his response betrays his unease. Shall we? The trip to Lucian's penthouse is quick and painfully silent. He knows something is up, and he's waiting for me to make my first move. Wordlessly, Lucian slides his key into the lock and lets you into his apartment. Here we go. Thank you. Would you like a... No, Lucian, no drinks. We have to talk. I'm listening. It's the moment I've been dreading, but I need to save Fated Match. I have two options here. Either I salvage our professional working relationship or I step down as his rep. You swallow hard. Tell him goodbye. We know it's not going to happen, but we're going to do it. Here we go. I don't think I'm strong enough to keep resisting him, so this is what I need to do. I came to say goodbye. Tomorrow, one of the other reps at Fated Match will help him from now on. That goes against our agreement. The entire agreement is doomed from the start if you're not putting your effort into your dates. It doesn't work if you're spending time with me instead. Lucian stalks towards you, and you don't like the stubborn tilt to his jaw. The woman I've matched up with aren't right. You are far more enjoyable to spend my time with. And that's why I'm taking myself out of the equation. We're done, Lucian. He stops by your side, giving you a measuring look. What will it take to keep you as my rep? Stop flirting with me. Stop coming to me. Stop kissing you. Your heart jumps in your chest as Lucian leans towards you, his breath tickling your cheek. Yes, stop kissing me. I won't. You don't have a say in this. Have you heard of something called consent? Either way it goes, he's going to hit on me. Here we go. I have. His hands settle on your waist. But I also understand your heart. My heart's telling me you're never going to end up with a human. We both know that. Trying to continue this is crazy. I disagree. We both need closure before moving on. I came to tell you that this is the end. Now that I've said my piece, we're done. You try to push past him towards the door, but he catches your arm in an unbreakable hold. No, you didn't come here for that. What? You could have told me this anywhere. What do you mean? You could have told me over the phone or in your office. You could have told me in the car, but you didn't. Okay, you might have a point there, but you came here, Amber, because you want closure too. These past 6 days have put you in as much on the edge as I am. He pulls you in to his arms, your front pressing tight against the long length of his body. So stay if you want. This ended, then spend the night with me. So here we go. Soft lips brush over your cheek, and every single one of your senses are overwhelmed by his intoxicating presence. Have one last adventure with me, and I promise to be the perfect client. Deep, dark hungry eyes fill your vision, threatening to drown you. Stay, Amber. You will, your arms to shove him away, to open your mouth to tell him no, to deny everything he's been saying. Your arms loop themselves around his neck and drag his face toward yours. Nobody. Oh my goodness. So they hooked up. So there you have it, people. Another chapter. Wow. I'll unlock Lucian's card. How cute. So there you have it, people. It looks like she's going to do it anyway, even though I said no. So anyway, there you have it, people. That was Chapter 8. We'll see what happens with Chapter 9. As always, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Have a great day now. Toodles!